You still use the Spin 08 in 2026? I'm not judging you. I do too, but if you don't have your own 808, you're gonna sound like everyone else. These are 3 reasons why you need to make your own 808s. The first of all is to have your own sound unique. Otherwise, you're gonna sound like every other producer out there with the Reddit drum kits. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And don't worry, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you because I'm gonna show you how to make your own 808s. The first way I'm gonna show you is by synthesizing your 808s. Open 3X Oscillator, an amazing program. You're just gonna have a sine wave. That's just sine waves, 3 sine waves, because it's 3 oscillators. You're gonna make this third oscillator go 12 semitones up, and this is going 12 semitones down. And you want to turn the volume of them down. And then you're gonna go into the piano roll and click on C2. This is gonna give you that bass sound. Oh, that's nice, huh? That's very nice. I like this. Well, there you go. You have your own sub bass, but it's not an 808 still. There's still a few ways to make it become an 808. You have to make it fade out. Remember, if you're not wearing headphones, you're not gonna listen to this, okay? Because this is sub bass, okay? You can't hear. There's no high frequencies. You put the whole to 0, everything down to 0, you're done, and then you're gonna have just the decay. Now it goes. Boom. Okay, I like this, but it doesn't have a punch. How do we make a punch? Well, basically, you have to have a decay of pitch. Well, but that doesn't sound like a punch, yeah, because it has to be faster, smaller decay. You hear the punch? Something I like to do is I like to play with the waveform of this. So I really like the way this triangle wave sounds. I like it, you know. Don't blame me. Don't blame me for my decisions, because it does sound good. Bro, add distortion. Add some distortion. There's so much you can do with this distortion plugin. Yeah, this is already a goated 808. Save it to Edison, and this is already your first 808. The second reason why you need to make your own 808s is because you're gonna learn something. Knowledge, okay? Knowledge. Lamborghini. If you learn something, especially sound design, is going to expand your musical know-how in a different dimension that you never had explored before. This opened my mind, man. When I first started to design my own sounds, it was crazy. Okay, it was crazy. Now, the second way that you can make 808 sounds is by sampling, and you can sample anything. Okay, I'm telling you, anything. Let's go on a random drum kit, get a snare. This has some good low end. You can go to Edison, bring this to Edison. You have to snap to 0 crossing. Make a loop, you know, a loop that goes to 0. Then you delete everything else. Normalize this. See, you find a perfect loop in any sample. You send this back to the project, loop points. You have a little synth. You have a little oscillator, bro. Again, C2, and you're gonna do the same thing as you did with 3X oscillator. The envelope, same envelope, wait, just decay. Same thing with the pitch. Adding the punch. It sounds like something. It sounds weird, and it's probably not on pitch. Okay, so you're gonna have to make it on C. Record this to Edison again, send it back to the project, and here you have to go open pitch corrector. So you're gonna find, center it, and put it to C. record that to Edison. Okay, send it back to the project. Now we have something. Now you can shape it like you like, you know, you can add EQ. And I'm also gonna add distortion. What a crazy 808, huh? There you go, you have your second 808. Save this 808. Now the third reason why you need to make your own 808s is very simple. Street cred. I have a free drum kit in the description and you can get it right now. And you can also make your own drum kit. You meet a fellow producer, be like, hey, check out my 808 kit. You know what I'm saying? It's street cred. And that's worth something, man. They're gonna be like, yo, this guy, he makes his own samples, dude. He makes his own 808s. Maybe he's onto something. Maybe I can collab with him. And then maybe you grow a relationship. What other ways to make 808s? This way is the most complicated way to make a 808. You choose a kick that you like, you send it to a mixer, you add a delay, and you unsync the tempo. And you want to hit a sweet spot where it resonates. Then you remove the dry, and moving the tone to the left, it's like a high pass filter, a low pass filter, sorry. This has to be mono, so delay on mono, send it on to Edison, send it back to the project, wave shaper again. Also pitch it, you have to pitch this, so pitch corrector. So let's record this on here, send it back to the project. Now that it's on pitch, we can mess around with it here a bit. I don't like that at the beginning, so I'm gonna just cut it. And here at the end, I can smooth out the tail a little bit. There you go, you have your 808. Save this. Now that we have the 3 808s that we made, and we have the reasons to, let's make a beat. Here we go. Here's a little beat with 3 808s. I hope you guys like this. I hope you guys like this YouTube video. I'd love you guys subscribe. Yeah, listen to the 808s in action. Alright guys, if you're a real human being, please comment. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours by February 1st of 2027. I'm on a race against YouTube. They're gonna double the monetization requirements and I'm trying to get there before that time. So please, if you like this video, subscribe, give a like, and watch more of my videos. You know, if you didn't like the video, tell me why. You know, if you watched up to this, you probably didn't. Nobody did. Like before I said, my girlfriend might have watched this video or my dad might have watched the video, but none of them watched the video. So it is what it is. Either way, if you did watch this video, you are a legend. A legend. Check out my drum kit in the description. Check out my Spotify. Peace out.